Hey, what's going on? Welcome back to Daz Reacts, and today I am reacting to Make Me Proud, which is Drake featuring Nicki Minaj. And I am late to the party, I'm not gonna lie. I've done probably 3 or 4 Nicki Minaj songs now, and every time I look at like when this was posted, like this one was 11 years ago, and I'm thinking, damn, where the hell have I been? how late to the party am I? But in a way, I'm lucky because I get to react to all of these for the first time. Like, people that are watching this are fans of either Drake or Nicki Minaj, so you've heard this song probably countless times. So I'm at a stage now where this is my first ever time listening to the song. I have no idea what to expect. I know there's probably going to be some songs that I might play them and I might have heard them on the radio, and if it is the case, I will let you know. But as it is for now, I've not heard any of these, and that's great. When it comes to Drake, I've not really heard that much Drake. I think he got very popular a few years back, and then one of his tunes was all over the radio, but for the life of me, couldn't tell you what it is. And like, but I didn't know he was around like 10, 11 years ago. I honestly didn't. So I'm looking forward to this. I believe it's a lyric video. That it's not an official video, it's a lyric video, which is good for me because I like to read along with the lyrics as well. So I feel that like I'm not making a fool of myself if I say, oh, this is what they said, and like they really didn't. So lyric videos are good for me. I hope you enjoyed this. If there's any other Nicki Minaj you want me to react to, or any Drake you want me to react to, let me know in the comments down below and I will get around to doing it. But until then, let's get into this. I'm looking forward to this.
I like a woman with a future and a past. A little attitude problem, all good, it'll make the shit last. Don't make it too easy, girl, don't take it too fast. Yeah, that's it right there, that's it, do it just like that. Only you could do it just like that. And I love it when your hair's still wet, cause you just took a shower. Running on a treadmill and only eating salad. Sounds so smart, like you graduated college. Like you went to Yale, but you probably went to Howard knowing you. Weekend in Miami trying to study by the pool. Couple things do, but you always get it done. Might have been a time where I loved her too, but you take that away and you always been the one. I wonder why the moon looks nice, girl. Maybe it's just right for the night. You see niggas coming on too strong, girl. They want you in their life as a wife. That's why you wanna have no sex, why you wanna protest, why you wanna fight for your right. Cause you don't love them boys, pussy run they think, fuck that noise. I know things get hard, but girl, you...
Do you know what? I'm not gonna lie. I've really enjoyed this verse so far. But I used to write lyrics, and I don't know why. These are the like I've been reading along, and this is how I used to write lyrics. I used to swear a lot, like in some of the lyrics that I wrote, and then in others, depending on what I was writing about, some I never swore at all. But like reading these lyrics, like as he's going, I never knew Drake was like this. Honestly, like, I've already started enjoying this. This makes me want to go listen to more Drake just by listening to this just one bit. But yeah, the way he's writing here, or the way it's written here, is kind of along the lines that I listened to. Like a lot of the rap artists that I used to listen to in the 90s and things like that. That I used to listen to a lot, like Eminem, Tupac, Biggie, Eazy-E, Dr. Dre, Snoop Dogg, like all along them lines. That. And then it went to like 50 Cent in the game and everything until I started having kids, and then like the rap music kind of just stopped. But I never used to write along them lines. I was very Vanilla Ice, like in the way that I write. I'm not saying that Drake is, but like when I first started, it was sort of like very Vanilla Ice. And I never really liked Vanilla Ice. Like growing up, that Ice Ice Baby used to do my bloody head in. But yeah, as I used to write more and more, and it wasn't something that I didn't want to make a profession or nothing out of it. I just used to do it as a hobby. I used to like sit on the train, like back in the day before mobile phones, like couldn't get like your notepad out on your like on your phone back then. It was the case that like if you had a Nokia 3310, I used to write some of it in a text message, and then it'll say to me that like, no, you've reached your limit. So I used to sit there like with me notebook and things like that, sitting there writing, and like sitting there writing on the train, and someone's trying to look at what you're writing. It's like, what? No, it's mine. But yeah, and it was just for fun. Honestly, it was just for fun. But I'll have to try and dig some out. I lost a lot of them, but I've still got some around somewhere. But it was writing kind of like this.
You got it, girl, you got it, there you go. Can't you tell by how they looking at you everywhere you go? Wondering what's on your mind. It must be hard to be that fine when all these motherfuckers wanna waste your time. It's just amazing, girl, and all I can say is I'm so proud of you. I'm so proud of you. I'm so proud of you. Everything's adding up, you've been through hell and back. That's why you're bad as fuck, and you
better in. All of them bitches I'm better than. Mansions in Malibu, Babylon. But I never mention everything I dabble in. And I always buy slow when I'm straddling. And my shit so but you gotta paddle in. Gotta roll, gotta roll your boat. It's Pink Friday, rock out on the OVO. Then did the pop out on the real steel. The best legal team, so the deals is ill. That's Mac OPI and the fragrance too. Apparel, I'm dominating every avenue. Cobblestone, good view, look pay for the entourage travel too. Cause I flip, fly, I'm flying high. Ain't got time to talk, just high and by, bitch.
Do you know what? I really do like Nicki Minaj's verses. Like, for someone said to me to react, like, well, quite a few said react to Monster with Kanye West, Jay-Z, Nicki Minaj, and Rick Ross. And the song as a whole, I could not get into at all. It's just something that, like, for me, like, listening to any tune, like, I've listened to this tune like 2 minutes in there, and this is, for me, this is one that I'd quite happily put on a playlist and listen to again and again. And the Drake verse I enjoyed a lot, and the Nicki Minaj verse, it is just a case that, like, I think after people telling me like she writes all of her own stuff, like if Nicki's rapping, Nicki wrote it and things like that. And yeah, it's just like I can't. And I said that like my writing when I used to write was kind of like how Drake's bit was, and then Nicki started rapping and like it was nothing like that. It was when I used to write, it was nothing like Nicki's.
Ask me to take a break. I'll give it all away. Don't care what the people say. A million, billion, trillion miles away. He asked my son. I said a sedge. I'm a star. Sheriff badge. What's the point if I'm guarded? Double D up, hoes.
I know things get hard, but girl, you got it, there you go. Can't you tell by how they looking at you everywhere you go? Wondering what's on your mind, it must be hard to be that fine when all these motherfuckers wanna waste your time. It's just amazing, girl, and all I can say is I'm so proud of you. I'm so proud of you. I'm so proud of you. Everything's adding up, you've been through hell and back, that's why you're bad as fuck, and you know you are.
I really like the chorus to this as well. It's not much of a chorus in there, but I really do like the chorus to this tune.
All I can say is I'm so proud of you, proud of you. And all I can say is I'm so
That finish. Oh.
I'm so proud of you. I'm so proud of you. I'm so proud of you. Everything's adding up, you've been through hell and back, that's why you're bad as fuck, and you know you are.
That wasn't long enough. Honestly, that could have done with another verse from each of them. To be fair, that I would have made this song longer. That only because I really liked it. That if I never liked it, it would have been like that's too long. That's too long. Like over 3 minutes is too long for a song. But because I liked it, I wanted it to be like 7 minutes, and they both got like 2 verses each, and there was a little bit longer. But I really enjoyed that. Both verses. That a lot of people have been saying to me like react to Nicki Minaj, and like a lot of the songs that I've been suggested to and that I've found are featuring other artists. So it's always going to be the case that like Nicki might kill it on a track, but it doesn't mean to say that the artist that she's doing that track with is going to kill it just as much. And that was the issue with like Monster. Like the Kanye West verse just didn't do jack for me, basically. Jay-Z, who I really like, I like Jay-Z's music. I used to listen to him a lot. But his verse on that track didn't do nothing. And Nicki raised the bar on it. And then at the end, there was someone else on the end. I can't remember his name. It wasn't the Rick Ross part, but it was someone else on the end. And I'm just like, why the hell is that in there? I really don't know. But yeah, that just didn't. I reacted to Roman's Revenge and Majesty. Majesty, I will say that is one where never ever did I think that I would hear a song that features Eminem that someone does Eminem. And that's what I thought in that track. I thought that Nicki Minaj outdone Eminem in that track. Some people may like think differently about that, and artist wise, Eminem is probably my all-time favorite artist. That like any genre, that if someone said to me like you could only listen to one artist for the rest of your life, for me that would be Eminem, because it's I don't know, it's always been Eminem since. That's why I've not really done a lot of Eminem on the channel, because someone's like, I can't do a first time reaction to an Eminem song that I already know. There might be some Eminem tunes from like he done like the album like Music to Be Murdered To and things like that. I don't hardly know any of the tracks. Anything in the last 6 or 7 years I don't really know, because my daughter was born and I haven't really wanted to listen to that kind of music, because I don't want her like going around singing like Under the Influence or Kim or anything like that. But I should. There's a lot of Eminem songs from his older albums as well that I should react to, because I haven't listened to him in such a long time, and so it might be a nice little throwback. So I might get around to that as well. But I'm rambling on. I'm going on, and my talking's actually going on longer than the music video itself, and that's all you came here for, so I do apologise about that. But guys, listen, if there's any other Nicki Minaj you want me to react to, or Drake, let me know in the comments down below, and I will get round to doing it. I really enjoyed this track. I'm going to add it to a playlist now, and while I'm looking for my next video, I'm going to play it again. But until the next time, take it easy.